here in Hermitage. I want to talk to you about neuropathy some more. We've been doing a series of videos on neuropathy. Hopefully you've seen all of them. If you didn't see all of them, I want you to go log back on, go back to the previous videos and look. We're kind of doing them in a sequence to help you understand what neuropathy is and then how you can get it better. So if you've missed one, I want you to go back and pick those up. Today we are talking about, of the 5 things we talked about that cause neuropathy, we're going to talk about what you can do and how to do it. So one of the ones is a physical cause. In other words, if you have neuropathy in your feet, there's a chance that it was from something nerve damage. So either in the ankle or the knee or in the hips or even in the spine. Now, when we've done our testing, we find that the majority of the cases actually do come from the spine. So when we're looking, the nerves in your back come out from either side of your lower back. They feed right down into the feet. Now, if your nerves in your back, one of those bones gets twisted or out of line, then you're actually going to have damage to the nerve and it's going to slowly feed down to the feet. Now, the longer the damage is there, let's say you got injured, fell off a horse or were riding a four-wheeler and fell off and got injury. Now, if you heal up and you feel better within a week or 2 or 3 weeks, if that bone is still twisted and out of line, then 5, 10, 15 years later, you're going to start developing neuropathy symptoms. So a lot of times, it's not a fresh injury that's causing the neuropathy symptoms. Most of the time, it's an old injury that may be healed wrong and just never quite got over that nerve sensitivity. And then it creeps up. Little bits turn into big bits. In other words, your body gets a little bit of damage, but it adds up and eventually goes to a lot of damage. So that's generally how you're going to get it if it's a physical problem: spinal misalignment, pinching the nerve, weakening down into the feet, and then that's when you're going to get the buzzing, tingling, fuzzy feeling, cramps, feeling like you're walking on sponges or bugs crawling or something like that. So if you have a spinal issue, fairly easy to check out what's going on. Take an x-ray, get an MRI, something like that. First steps would always be looking at an x-ray. So once you look at an x-ray, the number one thing you want to do is have it measured. Don't just hold it up to a light and go, yeah, it's in, it's good, it's bad. Typically, if they're doing that, they're looking to see if you have tumors, cancers, broken bones, stuff like that. If that's all you're looking for, you're going to miss neuropathy. That is not how you look for it on an x-ray. There's specific measurements in your lower back that you can do. The exact angle of your spine from the side view should have a curve. From the front view should be straight up and down. If I'm measuring the angle in your lower back and you have a normal 40-degree angle, then you're healthy and strong. If your angle of your lower back starts to flatten out, let's say it's half, it's only 20, or it's all the way to 0, then you're stretching your spine, you're stretching the nerves that feed down to the feet. That weakens the nerves and allows them to grow weaker until you get neuropathy. Now, you can have class 1 nerves, you can class 3 nerves, all the different types, but whichever nerve damage you get depends on which symptoms you get. So you might only feel cold and pain, or you might feel sharp pain and you're easily get infections or something like that. Or you could just get where your legs feel heavy. It depends on the type of nerve it is. We test that in the test that we do. When we test you to see if you have neuropathy, we measure it. How bad is it? 1 to 100%. If it's above 85%, it's too late. So from a physical standpoint, we've measured the feet. We find out you have neuropathy and it's less than 85%. Then we go, okay, why do you have it? And in this case, it sounds like it's going to, from a physical standpoint, then it sounds like it'd be a spinal issue in most cases. Sometimes we have to look hips. Sometimes it's knees. Sometimes ankles. That's not the majority. I go with the majority unless proven otherwise. So we're looking at the spine. If it's misaligned, there's a series of adjustments that can actually realign it. Think of it like healing crooked teeth. You go to orthodontist, you get your teeth checked. They're all out of line. They put braces on. You don't take them off next week or next month. You leave them on until the teeth are fixed. Sometimes that's as little as 12 months, 18 months, 2 years. Depends on the person, right? So that's how it is with your spine. You want to look at the spine to see if it's misaligned. If it's just barely out of line, just a little bit like this, no big deal. It won't take very much to help your problem at all. If it's a lot out of line, or if it's been out of line a long time, the longer it's out of line, the longer it takes to fix. So if you've been out of line a long time, or you have a lot of issue in there, then know that you're going to take a little bit extra time to fix it. But if it's a spinal issue, then who's going to be the best to go to? Well, obviously a chiropractor is the best to go to for a spinal issue. And when you're at the chiropractor, I'm going to suggest come to my office because we have a lot of extra training that I have in how to correct the spine how to correct disc issues, how to correct neuropathy issues. We have certification in neuropathy. So we have the information, we have the know-how. Now, if you have the neuropathy, then that combination will get you better. So if you want some more information, you want to find out, one, do you have it? Two, how bad it is? Or three, what do you specifically need to do for your case to get better? Then call the office, 724-342-2225. Or you can log on to the website at drjasontripp.com. Looking forward to seeing you.